From story times to food reviews to fitness, welcome to my fabulously dysfunctional life. Hey y'all, it's Lala. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time. I know. It's been years since I've been on YouTube, but nevertheless consistently. So this is just gonna be my catch-up video before I actually start my new series. If you follow me on any of my social media platforms, I've kind of been dropping hints that I'll be back on YouTube, sharing a new series, a new journey with y'all. So I'm super excited to share what I'm going to be sharing. But before I start a new series, I gotta catch y'all up on what I've been doing. So here we go. I have a whole list of notes so that I can make sure that I don't forget nothing. So we left off at, I think at the time that I stopped YouTube, it was during the C word that I can't say. And basically, I just lost the momentum, and I just want to go refer to my notes here. So I left YouTube initially when after I started my business. Obviously vendors weren't that accessible at the time. I was doing my Slim Thick Fashion Trends company, which was my very first company as an entrepreneur. It just wasn't working well for me. And I know I learned during that journey that selling clothes or items, like tangible items, just wasn't for me. It just wasn't. I'm more of a hospitality girl. I like to provide services and things like that. That's what I learned about myself during that journey. But selling items just wasn't for me because it was too much like begging. And me, I don't beg. So once I stopped my business, there was a lot that happened. So I quit my job. I'm gonna try to give y'all a quick little rundown. It's gonna be probably a longer video because I gotta catch y'all up over the next what? It's 2024, so it's been 3 years since I've been on YouTube. So the catch up here. Basically, I quit my job. After I quit my job, I started my business. My business was popping for a little bit, and then the C word happened. After that happened, I started another business, and then I was just really busy. My businesses were popping. I was doing very well, very lucrative. My businesses went off, okay? Especially during the time that we were in. A lot of things that a lot of services that I was providing was not available, like franchise-wise, because everything was shut down. Everything was closed. Oh, I hope I don't get, I can say shut down. But anyways, because of that, my businesses were popping. I have a company called Schlapped, which was basically a mobile bartending company, and I have a mobile massage company, a travel massage company, where I was just traveling from state to state doing massages, and that business is popping. Okay, both of them are, but especially during that time, y'all, I was booked and busy, honey, making more money than I was making when I was working in corporate America. As my businesses progressed, life was good, life was great. Life is still great right now, so that's not, no dig. Life is still great. However, during this time, I just didn't have time to record YouTube videos. As you can imagine, if I'm doing 2 mobile companies and I'm pretty much working by myself, I was the CEO and the employee until I started hiring other people. But prior to that, I was like a one-stop shop, one-man show. That was me, okay? So did all those things on my own, and as you can imagine, YouTube, recording videos and stuff like that was kind of in the back of my mind, to be honest. I'm sorry to say it like that, but it was kind of just in the back of my mind. I was too busy making money, hustling and bustling, okay? In the midst of that time, I also started a movie. It's called Circles. If y'all want to check it out, it's on Amazon Prime. I starred as Kelly, which was the main character's best friend. So I was baby, I was in movies. That was just one of the main movies I was in, but I was in multiple movies, TV shows. I starred in Power, Empire, Chicago PD. Like I was hustling and bustling. You hear me? I had modeling contracts in London, so I was going back and forth to London that I quickly ended. That modeling contract was great when I first got into modeling, but after like 2 months, it wasn't paying enough because it was a lot of traveling back and forth, but not enough money on. Okay, so I was like, yeah, modeling is for me, but this particular type of modeling that I was doing, with me having to travel back and forth and not getting compensated as much as this little skinny girls were getting compensated, I was like, nah, baby, either you're gonna have to up my contract or I'm gonna up and go. And that's what happened. So, but yeah, I was really living my best life these last few years, and unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to show you all the things that I was doing. Now, obviously, if you were following me on my social media, like my other platforms, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, I was posting heavily on there of all the things that I was doing, but I really didn't have time to just sit down and make a YouTube video and edit and all that stuff. Like that's like a whole nother job that I just did not have the time for. Anywho, I was doing all those things and I had a lot of fun these past few years. And I'm still having fun, but now I have more time on my hands, so I would love to share with you all what I'm doing currently. Before I get to that, another reason why I got off of YouTube was because things had changed so drastically during that time. Everybody and their mama wanted to be an influencer, a YouTuber. They were doing mukbangs and ASMRs and like all these, like everybody was on YouTube. That's what I'm trying to get at. And it was just too much of competition. And when I say competition, I'm not saying there can be another Lala, because there never will be. There's only one me. However, it was kind of like, it got to the point where everything needed to be super materialistic. Everybody get in front of the camera with full face beat lashes. And as y'all know, those of you that have been following me or been subscribed to my channel for years, I don't come on here to put on a show. I don't come on here with a whole face full of makeup, which, I mean, no shade to the girls that wear makeup. I'm just not a makeup girly. I may wear makeup from time to time, and obviously when I was modeling, I would wear makeup, but it would be a very soft beat, and I would do it myself. And I'm just not like, I'm not the type where I feel like I need to come in front of the camera every single time with my face beat, and I'm not a makeup guru either, so like that's not, yeah. Never been that girl. But I feel like when YouTube kind of transitioned during that thing, it was like you just couldn't, to me, in my opinion, I just felt like I could not be my genuine self anymore. Like, people were doing a lot of things for clout and still are. And I'm just not, for lack of a better term, an attention whore. So I didn't want to have to change up my style or like do clickbait or, you know, just change who I am just to be in front of a camera and talk about the same things that I've been talking about and just be myself, tell my story times, show my weight loss journey. And, you know, I felt pressured kind of. I just felt like I couldn't be my genuine self anymore. And I didn't like that. Let me go back to my notes here so I don't forget anything. Also, the rules changed. There were certain things that you couldn't say now, even now. There's certain things that you can't say anymore. That was never a thing. I've been on YouTube since 2009. YouTube had never had a rule where there were certain things that you couldn't say or words that you couldn't say. You would get banned for like saying certain things now or bringing up certain topics. Now, that was never a thing when I started YouTube. So just trying to keep up with all those rules and regulations, and it was just like, bro, like I just want to get on here, be myself like I've been doing since, I don't know, middle school. And yeah, but I just couldn't do that anymore without getting banned or, you know, getting copywritten or something like that. So I didn't like that. Yeah, materialistic. And then as far as like when it comes to coming on camera, I was a little bit more self-conscious because now the girlies are coming on with their little snatch bodies and, you know, like I said, makeup, face flawless to the gods, hair laid. Like sometimes I came on here with my bonnet and I had no shame. But I started to get a little self-conscious, like, oh, I can't record today because my hair's not done, or I can't record today because like my lip gloss ain't popping. Like I really started to have like anxiety about recording and posting myself on the internet, which is something that I have been doing for years. So I really had to just kick myself out of that. Another thing was the recording things like you helping the homeless and stuff like that. Baby, when I tell you I've been helping the homeless for years, I never recorded it. I never thought that that was the thing that you would have to do to get people to subscribe to your channel or get people to follow you and stuff like that. I didn't want to compromise my genuine approach to content just to get likes, just to get views, just to get watch time. I didn't want to have to, I would say like, lowball is not the word, but whatever word you use to say like you're doing things for clout. Like I didn't want to down my character or like lose my integrity just to get people to follow me or follow my journey. Like I didn't like that. I didn't like that approach, and I was not willing and still not willing to change up who I am or my genuine content just to get some new subscribers. So all in all, those are the reasons why I left YouTube, and I was just like, you know what, let me just take a step back. Also, like I said, I was busy hustling and bustling anyways. I was booked and busy. But when I did kind of slow down with the modeling and the acting and things like that, I really, really wanted to get back on YouTube. It just took me a little while to kind of build up my confidence again, to be like, you know what, you can still be on YouTube and be yourself. You don't have to put on full face and makeup. You don't have to have your hair laid every single time, even though it's kind of laid today. A little frizzy, but it's all right. You know, and I am really excited to share this new journey with you all. So I'm like, you know what? I'm getting back on here and I'm going to show this journey. And I feel like my journey is going to be able to help others. I love doing my story times. I have so many, 3 years worth to be exact, of story times to share with you all that I've been jotting down these past three years. I like to cook now, y'all. I mean, I was cooking before, but my little skills have increased incredibly. So, you know, I got all these things that I want to share with y'all, and I'm gonna start. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I have, like I said, a super exciting series that I'm going to be starting soon. I will be posting more consistently. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, that is my next goal right now. Right now, I think I'm at like 940 from my previous videos. So from me previously being on YouTube. So I'm almost at 1,000. And not being at 1,000 right now is not going to stop me from posting content. I'm still going to be posting at least weekly. But once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing a cash giveaway. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, so that when I get to the 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing the cash giveaway. And aside from that, I'm still going to be sharing with y'all this journey. I don't want to say too much about it, but it's going to help a lot of people, because I know a lot of people are going through the same journey that I'm going through, or they're planning it, or they're interested in it. And I think that I know that it's going to be very successful and very helpful for y'all. So anywho, so excited about this. So happy to be back in front of the camera, sharing my life with y'all. And that's about it. Peace.